So a retailer bought a laptop for €800 and sold it for 950. Calculate the markup on the laptop. Okay, so we look up the markup formula. Markup is your profit divided by your cost price multiplied by 100. So profit divided by costs multiplied by 100. So in this case, you made a profit of 150 because you sold for €150 more. Your original cost was 800, and then you multiply that by 100%. And what you should get here is 150 divided by 800 multiplied by 100%. And you get 18.75%. Okay, and then for part 2, the margin is the profit over the selling price. So profit divided by selling price multiplied by 100. Okay, so it's going to be 150 divided by 950 multiplied by 100. Okay, so 150 divided by 950 multiplied by 100. And long and behold, you get 15.79%. Okay, so that's question 2 done. Now we're on to question 4. The retailer bought a mobile phone for 80 and sold it for a 12% markup. Calculate the selling price of the mobile phone. So it's a markup, which is profit over cost price. So profit divided by costs multiplied by 100 equals 12%. Okay, so what you can say next is that if we bought it for 80, so it's 80, it's your profit P divided by 80 equals 12. Now 100 divided by 80, so we can do it this way. 80 is division on the left, which will make it multiplication on the right. 100 is multiplication on the left, which will make it division on the right. And then we can find out what the profit is like this. So it's 12 multiplied by 80, then divided by 100. So you made a profit of €9.60. But it wants to know the selling price, so you have to add it on to 80. So it's going to be €89.60. Okay, question 6. Margin. Okay, so margin is the profit over the selling price. Okay, profit divided by selling price multiplied by 100 equals 40%. Okay, so Jeweler bought the diamond ring at 9,000 and sold it for a 40% margin. Calculate the selling price of the ring. Ooh, haven't done one of these in a while, but here's what I'm thinking. All right, cost price, selling price equals your cost plus your profit equals your selling price. So 6,000 plus P equals selling price, where P is your profit. Okay, so your selling price is 6,000 plus P. Your profit is P. You multiply that by 100 and your answer is 40. No bother. Here's what I suggest we do. It's multiplication of 100, which would be division of 100 on the other side, and division of 100 would be 4 over 10, otherwise known as 2 over 5. So let's do that again. 40 over 100, which is 2 over 5, and that equals P over 6,000 plus P. Next, we're going to cross multiply. 5 is division on the right, which will make a multiplication on the left to be 5P. 6,000 plus P is going to multiply by the 2. So 2 times 6,000 plus P is going to be 12,000 plus 2P. Bring the 2P to the left, so it's going to be 3P, because it's going to be 5p take away 2p, and this means your profit is 12,000 divided by 3. Your profit was 4,000. Okay, and we can actually check this answer if you want. Okay, so the selling price of the ring was your 6,000 euro and your 4,000 profit, which will make it 10,000. Now let's check your answer. Profit is 4,000, selling price is 10,000, and multiply that by 100, and what do you get? You get 40%. Okay, so that's question 6 done. So I've done 2, 4, and 6. Now I'm doing 8. A retailer bought a fridge for 350 euro. If they sold it for 18% markup, finds the sales price. So markup is profit over cost price. So profit over costs. So profit divided by cost, multiplied by 100, and this must be 18%. Okay, so you bought it for 350. You want your P amount, you multiply it by 100, and it equals 18. So all you need to do here is division of 100. So 18, multiplication of 100 on the left, division by 100 on the right, and then multiply by 350. Essentially, you're getting 18% of 350. Okay, so 350 multiplied by 18 divided by 100, and you get 63 euro profit. Your profit is 63 euro, and this makes your sale price 63 plus 350. So 63 plus 350 is 413 euro. Okay, next one. Sales price. So it's a margin this time. So for part 2, it's going to be sales. So the selling price. Okay, now your selling price is 350 euro plus the profit you're going to make. So it's profit, which is P, divided by 350 plus P, multiplied by 100, equals 18. Once again, the multiplication of 100 becomes division of 100 on the other side, and 18 divided by 100 is 9 over 50. Isn't much of a gain for that, and this will equal P over 350 plus P. Now we're going to cross multiply. 50 is going to multiply by P. 50 is division on the right, which will make it multiplication on the left, 50P. The 350 plus P will have to multiply by the 9 because it's division on the left, which will make it multiplication on the right. 350 by 9, I think is 3,150, but we'll find out in a second. 3,150 plus 9p. Bring the 9p to the other side. It's 50p take away 9p, which would be 41p. 41p equals 3,150. And divide that by 41. Your profit's a decimal, so 76 euro 83 cents is your profit. But we want the sale price to the nearest cent, so we're going to have to add that onto 350. So 76.83 plus 350, and you get 426 euro and 83 cents. And that is your selling price. Okay, 426 euro 83 cents. Okay, so I've done 2, 4, 6, 8. Now I'm on to 10. A retailer bought a consignment of DVD players for 12,000 euro. He sold half of them. Okay, I'm going to take a break here and come back to it later. So what did I do? 2, 4, 6, and 8 on exercise 15.6.